Okay guys, today is the day that I'm going to see Mark and Ethan and Tyler and Bob and Wade today, because it's the Markiplier You're Welcome tour in London, and I'm so excited that I feel sick. I don't know if you guys have ever experienced that feeling before, but plus I don't even know if I'm vlogging right. I'm just holding the camera this way hoping it looks good, but I'm going to be trying to vlog as much as possible, like the journey there and maybe a little bit of the show, but it might be quite dark and the quality might not be amazing, so I do apologise if that happens, but I will try and show you as much as possible. I'm so excited. This man is the biggest inspiration to me, and I've been subscribed to him since 2012, since he had like 15,000 subscribers, and I'm gonna meet him in person today. I'm so out of breath, I'm so excited, I'm so nervous. So shout out to the Christmas tree that's still in the background. We took ages to take it down, so you know, it's still there. I'm gonna put it back in the attic and await the next Christmas. It might as well just stay there until the next Christmas because it's been there so long, but yeah. Also, I got a VIP ticket to the show because I actually asked for a ticket for my birthday, because that's around the time when he announced all the tour dates and everything. So my birthday was back in October. I kindly asked my mum if I could get a VIP ticket. So that is technically my birthday present. I've been waiting for it from October to now. So that's amazing. Also, if you guys have seen the video where I talk about Markiplier retweeting my tweet, that actually happened exactly 1 year ago. On the 18th of February, exactly 1 year ago, that happened, and that's when he got me to 100 subscribers. So it's kind of like a special day for me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the vlog.
This station is a no smoking area. This includes the use of e-cigarettes. Please extinguish all cigarettes immediately. Thank you.
tried to take with me, I'd be like, no.
Guys, it's so busy in here. Look.
Wait, you vlog as well?
Yes, I do.
Fellow vlogger, fellow YouTuber, fellow amazing.
Guys, it's so busy. I've been standing outside in the cold for ages. I found some lovely people to talk to. Yo, I'm not used to cold, by the way.
God. Can you believe it, man?
Holy shit.
This way.
Excuse me.
LK.
Oh, here's me. Guys, this is it. We are here. This is amazing.
So for the normal shows,
Yes, I am, for this solemn duty, of which I swear I pledge my life.
Calm down there, bucko. It's just a dance to the death. This happens every day. It's fine. Green guy, you ready? Yes. Waving paddles in the universe. I'm just a guy standing right here. I'm just your referee, okay? Don't get too worked up on me. Yeah, the house does all the magic stuff. I'm really more of a referee. Anyway, you both seem pretty ready. Let's go ahead and spin the wheel and dance with your house. They were supplied by the dancers, therefore, due to Article 34-B, it is. Guys, I'm the referee, and it's haunted house rules, which clearly means it's whatever the heck the haunted house says. Round three? Yes, you may go first. How cordial of you with this dance to death. House, please, spin your wheel, let's do it.
declares that if you don't like the wheel, you can declare sudden death.
Since you've consented, it looks like we have sudden death. Dancers, if you will assume the position, we can begin. Begin sudden death.
back, as you can tell. It's been about 6 days since the tour, but as most of you know, I obviously became sick the day after, couldn't film the rest of what I wanted to do straight away because I was that sick and that weak, which sucks because I wanted it to still be really fresh in my mind. It still kind of is, but it would have been a bit better if I told you my experience as soon as I came back. But obviously that couldn't happen, but I just wanted to let you guys know how it was, some of the stuff I got, just the overall experience, and maybe like a tiny review. I'm not really a review giver anyway, but I suppose since I went I might as well try it. And I'm sorry if I cough a lot. I've got that horrible tickly cough that just nags at you every 5 seconds, so I apologise for that, but yeah, what can you do? I'm just going to start off by saying the most amazing show I have ever been to. It was the most amazing experience of my life. I haven't lived my full life yet, obviously, but the most amazing thing. It's okay, so basically how it happened, obviously I got the train there, went in the underground, and then when I got there I got a tiny bit lost, I think, but then I used Google Maps, and thank goodness for technology, but I finally then made my way there, and as I was walking there I was like, oh my god, this is the place, this is the place, because it was a theatre. It had Markiplier in big bold letters at the front. There weren't that many people there, so I guess people aren't queuing like as early as I thought, because there were a few for the general admission. They didn't go in until 7, but there were a few people who were just waiting there, and then there was another line over on the other side, which I assumed was the VIP guys, but I wasn't too sure. I didn't want to go in the wrong place, so one of the guys, one of the staff of the theatre said, yeah, the VIP dudes are over there. So I was like, okay, great. But yeah, so there were a few people there. I got in line, and I was waiting there for an hour and a half. Excuse me. In total I was waiting there for an hour and a half. It got colder and colder and colder, and more people started to come in, and I didn't actually speak to anyone until maybe half an hour until we were meant to go in. So eventually I did like speak to the people who were behind me, because it's a Markiplier tour. You're gonna have people there who you can talk to about Mark's show and everything, and about Mark in general, which is great, because that's what I like so much about his community, is that you meet people at an event like this and you can actually make friends there, and it's just really cool. So yeah, I met some people there, got to speaking with them. You probably saw them in the vlog, and yeah, it was really nice. So we got in eventually at 5:30 it was. So I arrived at like 3 something, yeah, so I was an hour and a half I was outside, and it got really, really, really cold. And just before we were going in, I remember seeing Bob and a couple of his friends just leave around the gated area where I'm assuming that their tour bus came in, and he left around there, and everyone was shouting Bob. It was so funny. And then he started to come back, and no one noticed, so I was just like, hey guys, Bob's coming back. And then everyone turned around, and then he started coming in, and I waved at him, and he was like, hi. So that was funny. So then 5:30 we were allowed to start going in, so we all just start piling in, and I'm getting a bit nervous at this point. I mean, I was nervous to begin with when arriving, but then I think after speaking to those girls I felt a little more relaxed. But I was by myself, I was going by myself, so there wasn't anyone there. Also, I apologise if this room echoes a little bit. I thought this is a nicer setup, because I'm in my lounge here, it's comfier. I don't know, it's just like a nice place where I can just sit and talk, better than in the dining room, sitting on that horrible squeaky chair against a plain background. It's awful. But yeah, back to the story. So we went inside, and part of the VIP package is that obviously we get to go in earlier than the general admission because we've got a show by Mark, a little like a performance of his before everyone else, and also we're allowed to access the merch also before everyone else. So we went in and then there were the stalls for the merch there, and I gotta admit it was quite pricey. I don't know what merch is like typically at shows and tours like this. I don't know if it was actually reasonable or not, but to me it seemed very, very pricey. But that's okay because I didn't want to get too much anyway. But so I knew that they had a poster, and me being a lover of posters, you'll see one day if I do like a room tour, I've got posters of games everywhere in my room, and I really wanted a poster. So it's not huge, it's not like a normal size poster, it's about this wide. I don't know how tall it is, maybe this tall. But it's a poster of the graphic for the tour that someone designed, the You're Welcome tour. And it's actually, this is what it is. It's this. That's what the poster is. But yeah. So that's what you get for being a VIP as well. You get this along with this on the back, and it's actually signed by the man himself. He individually signed all of these. He actually even live streamed him signing some of them, I think. But yeah, that was super, super cool. So that's like hanging by my bed now as like a nice reminder when I wake up that I went to his tour, and it's like a little motivator, a little inspiration for me, just to remember that I've got to get out of bed and be productive today and be the best I can be. So yeah, they had some of the tour shirts there as well, but you know, I got a lot of shirts of everything, so I thought, well, let's get something different for it. So I actually got this hat with his logo on it and pink moustache, wolf stash. It says Markiplier's You're Welcome tour on the back, and it's really cool. Don't I look snazzy now? Don't I look awesome? So yeah, just the poster and the hat, and that's all I wanted really. Just like a little, not too much. The hat was £15. Again, you know, that I don't know what that feels like to you, but that feels a little too expensive for me. And the poster was actually only £5, which was fine. That I'm fine with. And then obviously this came free. Well, we paid for it for obviously the VIP ticket, but we didn't have to pay any extra for that. So it's really cool that I've got these things, because I like stuff that has value, like little sentimental value, you know. I like souvenirs and stuff, so I always like to pick up something whenever I go somewhere, so I'm glad I have this stuff. After buying that, we wait half an hour because the doors actually properly open at 6 for us to go in and see the performance. We go in and the place was amazing. Like you would have seen it in the vlog if I put it in there. But yeah, it was huge, and they obviously had all those panels, as you could see, the red and green panels that we needed to use later on in the show. I was gobsmacked. It was like the most amazing thing, just walking in and just knowing I'm gonna see my heroes soon. And yeah, it was surreal. It was the most amazing thing. I will never forget that feeling. It was honestly, it was amazing. And so we got in, and for the performance you could sit wherever you wanted, but I just decided to go sit in my seat anyway, just to see what it was like. And it was actually literally 3 rows away from the front. Like, I was right there, as you saw in the vlog. I was right there, literally meters away. I was amazed. Again, I'm going to say that so much in this, but that's how I felt. I don't think I even explained what the VIP ticket was, by the way. So yeah, the VIP ticket came with the thing that you saw, the VIP thing, whatever it's called, and then early access to merch, of course, and then obviously we get earlier entrance as well, and the actual VIP show itself. So the performance from Mark, where he sings But in this case he didn't really sing, but I'll get to that. I recommend that anyone who's going to see this show, if they do it again, which they most likely will, experience it in VIP for sure, because it's like awesome. It's awesome to sit closer at the front and see them there in closer detail. It's just like a nice upgrade. Also because during the actual show they tend to pick those at the front to go up on stage, and if you're one of the lucky ones then you will get picked to go up on stage. I didn't, unfortunately. It's okay. I mean, hopefully next time if I go and see the show again, which I most likely will, I hope I can get up on stage at least once. So the time comes, I've got my camera out, I'm ready, the music stops, the lights dim, he's about to walk out on stage any minute, and as soon as he does, the minute he walks out on stage, I'm ready to start crying my eyes out. The minute he came on, I had to hold back the tears as hard as I could. I mean, the whole show I wanted to cry. And I could have, but I didn't, because I didn't want makeup all over my face, especially because it would have been a disaster getting home. People looking at you funny because you've got black lines all down your face, looking like some emo goth person / panda. But he walks on, and I'm lost for words, because this man, I love this man. I've been following him since 2012, and this is the first time that I'm seeing him in the flesh. First time ever, and it's like, it's a surreal experience, and I will never forget it. And because he's here for the VIP performance, it's just him. He's meant to do a song or two with his guitar and stuff, and obviously because he got sick, very sick, when he was meant to do his 2 shows in Amsterdam, he couldn't do them, he had to cancel them, as some of you probably know. And then Ethan was also sick, so they had to make the tough decision to cancel those shows, so my sympathies go out to those who didn't get to see him in Amsterdam. And I know he's gonna do something about that, and he'll come and visit you guys, but yeah, so it's a real shame that he had to do that, but because of that, you know, he was sick, so he was spending that whole time to recover and go on with the show in London, which, thank goodness, obviously it happened. But yeah, his voice was still a little bad because he had completely lost his voice. So he did, like, as you would have seen, a little like mini performance, but singing really badly on purpose, which was really funny. And instead he did a little Q&A, because obviously if he can't perform, then Q&A it is, and it was really nice just to have people asking him questions and him answering, especially some questions that I did kind of want to hear, like you know, why he started his channel, and some other cool questions and things like that. It was really funny how he starts to sing All Star and then all the others join him on stage, which is a really nice touch to kind of introduce them as well. So it was really, really cool. And yeah, it was quite something to see it in person. It was an amazing show, the best show I've ever seen. So yeah, fast forward an hour later, because obviously 7 is when the general admission come in, and then we have to wait an hour. But it was fine, totally worth it, totally 100% worth it. And then the show starts, and obviously I don't have to explain what happens in the show because I filmed some of it, and I can't really explain the whole thing. It was like 2 hours long. But it was fantastic. Best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So I urge any of you who remotely like Mark, or you don't even have to like Mark, you know, you can just go to the show anyway, because it's just entertainment. It's amazing. It was so funny. I never had so much joy and so much laughter in that amount of time in one day. It was amazing. And it was probably even better to go with your friends, so hopefully next time when he does the show again, I'd love to go with someone, because I mean it was nice going on my own. I felt adult, I felt responsible, but yeah, it'd be nicer, because then it's like
it's like more of a reason to laugh as well. I mean, it's nice also because you've got people sitting around you. I had people sitting next to me, and it's just kind of nice because you feel like not like you know these people, but you feel like you can be yourself with these people, considering that you all like the same people. And it was just really nice. You got all these fans here who all like the same things that you do, so you kind of feel like there is like already a little connection there with everyone, just something special that you all have because you all like the same people. And then during the show we had these panels like you would have seen before. I've got a little scratch here. But yeah, these red and green panels. So during obviously the dance competitions they had Mark, which was red, and then Tyler, who was green, and then we used these to vote, and it was really so much fun, like rooting for the side, because they split us in half. So the one side were voting green, I think, and then we were voting red. It was so cool. It was so fun, and it was really nice that they used that. You know, they involved all the audience to do this voting thing. It's just it's a nice touch to get everyone involved. And even though there were the lucky people who went on stage, and I think they got a little something extra for being chosen to go up on stage, but it was so cool. It was so fun, and I really just want to go back. And I was so upset when it was over. I didn't want it to be over. I wanted it to last for hours and hours and hours. And Jack was there. Jacksepticeye. Jack Spadici. Or Sean if you want to be technical. But yeah, he was there because he tweeted that he was on a train. And I think most people kind of gathered that as him coming up to see Mark because, you know, it's in London. And yeah, so he was backstage watching the whole thing, and at one point I think he was watching from the very top of the theatre, which was really, really cool. And it would have been awesome if he made like a guest appearance, because I'm sure the crowd would have gone nuts. But obviously he's not going to be there to steal the show from Mark, so I understand why he obviously didn't pop his face, but it would have been really, really cool. And it was nice to think that Sean was there watching as well. And obviously he's now on tour as well, only in America though, so if he comes to England, that'd be pretty cool. I'd probably go and see him, even though I haven't really watched many of his videos, but he's like a lovely person. He's such a lovely person. I mean, Mark is as well. They all are. Ethan, Bob, Wade, Tyler, they're all amazing. And I cannot urge you guys enough to go and see this show if you get the opportunity. If he's in your city, go and see it. Get a normal ticket if you want. If you can spare the extra money, get a VIP. It's very much worth it. Coming from someone who has experienced the VIP. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a huge fan of Mark and everyone else. I'm saying that because it's just, it's worth it. You get to be so close to the stage. You get to potentially go on stage if they pick you. And then you get all this great stuff. You get early access to merch. You get the cool signed laminate thing. Like, how cool is that? Just cool little souvenirs, just little reminders of how much fun you had. So I definitely urge you guys to go. I got home eventually, obviously got the train back. My brother was kind enough to pick me up. I started to get emotional in the car, I really did, because I wanted to tell my brother all about it, because he was like, how was it? And I was like, it was amazing. And I could feel these tears just coming in my eyes. I thought, no, this is bad. Don't do this. Wait till you get home. So I got home, and then obviously my mum was going to want to know how it was. So I just marched upstairs into her room, looked at her, burst out into tears. I just burst out crying. 100% the truth. I could not stop crying. A good 5 minutes I was sat there, crying my eyes out. And I think my mum was confused as to whether she thought I was disappointed and that I was really upset. Maybe something bad happened, or that Mark's show was that bad that it just made me cry. But no, I was 100%, 110%, infinite percent so happy with the day that I had experienced in the show. I was so happy. I was just remember how I said the minute that he walked on stage that I had tears just in the back of my eyes, just wanting to just burst out my face. But obviously I held it in for the entire show. So as soon as I got home, it just all came out. Couldn't contain it anymore. It all came flooding out. But I was making a mess all over her bed. It was the most amazing thing, and it made me so emotional because I thought that these guys are doing something that they absolutely love, and I want to be just like them, just exactly where they are doing what they do. It's just I wanted that more than anything, and seeing that and realising that they're living their dreams made me so happy, and it made me so happy that I saw him in person and everyone else, that it got me really emotional, and I just started crying everywhere. I was crying so much, and I don't know how to explain it, but it was just surreal. It's making me want to cry thinking about it, but just knowing that these guys are doing such an amazing thing, making people's lives just that so much better. It really changed like my perspective on a few things, and it was mind-blowing. I didn't think it was possible for Mark and everyone else to make me cry that much, but it did. I was so emotional. The best show, the best day of my entire life, the best experience. And again, I'm not just saying that because Mark is my biggest hero. That's not true at all. The show was just amazing, and it made me laugh more than I have in a long time. And also because I got to see other people, people that you have similar interests with. You know, you like the same person. It was just all these culminations of different things were just making me so emotional in a very good way. That's why I cried so much. And also because I love Mark so much, and I finally got to see him, and it was like the show of a lifetime. So naturally, I spilled it all out. It went everywhere. Tears, those juicy, salty tears just went absolutely everywhere, and obviously I was so tired and I had makeup all over my face. I had to go to bed, so yeah. And then I got sick, so that's why I'm just filming this video now. But you guys already know that. I don't know why I'm explaining that to you again, but there it is. So yeah, if I want to give a review on it, like 10 out of 10. I cannot fault it at all. And I'm not just saying that. I couldn't fault it. There wasn't times where I thought that maybe they could have done a bit better on certain things. Not at all. I was entertained the whole time. It was amazing. And it was even nice to have all these people cheering on when they were doing like the dance tournaments and things. It was just like, it was nice. I thought that it was gonna be really annoying to hear all the fangirls and stuff, but it actually wasn't that bad. It was kind of tame, not too tame, but it was nice to actually hear them all cheering on. It just felt right, because I know a lot of people would get annoyed about that, but it felt so right just to hear everyone just, you know, cheering on the people that you love on stage. Like, damn right, yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, you better cheer them on, because, you know, this is what the show's about. The show's about seeing them, so I would expect lots of cheering fangirls, and I was even one of those cheering fangirls. At one point I got so hyped when they were doing this like wizard thing with the controller, the Wii controller things they were doing like that, and basically, yeah, I just started to lose my shit. I was like, yeah, come on Mark, we can do this, let's do this. And it was just the best thing. So yeah, show, 10 out of 10. Ethan, Tyler, Mark, Wade, Bob, 10 out of 10. I couldn't fault any of their performances, even though I know Ethan was feeling a little down. You could see that he was trying to recuperate his strength, but still, they did well. Even though a few of them were sick, they did well. They did very, very well, and made me very emotional. and I will never forget that experience, and I'm so glad that I actually vlogged it, because it makes it that bit more memorable. So I think I've rambled on enough. I hope you guys really enjoyed the vlog, and I hope you, from seeing some of the clips from the show, that you had a nice taster of what it's like, and I'm hoping that that will persuade some of you to actually go and see the show. I don't know if he's done with it now. I think he's done, and by the time I've finished this and uploaded it, I think he'll have been done with the show, but obviously he's gonna do it again. I'm sure he's gonna do it again, and if he does, make sure you go and see it, because it is amazing. Again, I'm using the word amazing, but I don't care. It was fantastic, brilliant. I cannot fault it. You guys have to go and see it. It's the best thing. If you guys want to talk to me about the show, if you want to ask me any questions or anything like that, then don't hesitate to go in the description. I've got links to my Twitter and Discord. You can talk to me there. Discord preferably, especially because I've got my nice community in there, a nice bunch of people in there, so we all talk there. So hopefully some of you who maybe might not know Mark so much and the rest who were on the tour, then I do suggest going to subscribe to their channels, all of them. Mark, Ethan, Tyler, Wade and Bob. I suggest subscribing to all of their channels, because they're a really great bunch of people. Anyways guys, if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to nuke that like button. Nuke it hard. And if you're new to the channel, then I'd really appreciate you hitting that big old subscribe button and become a mini nuke today. Anyways guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one. Stay rad, my friends. Bye!
Zoinks, we should go over there. What jinkies, we should wander this away. Oh, mamma mia, here I go again. Here is your veggies and salad to eat. Here's the crack cocaine. You doing good? You doing good?
Do you have any idea how fast you were going? I'll give you a hint. It's somewhere between stopped and really fast.
I need to get this barrel ready. Our daughter, she's turning 3. We're gonna put her in and send her down on her way.
Doctor, I know they're large breast implants, but I think I've got it. Are you sure? I got it.
This is a pretty good first date. I don't know about you.
Can you get a little bit of the blood? Yeah.
Now, which way are we going? Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're gonna be in trouble for moving the body.
Wait, we should get out of here. He's gonna kill us. I think he's got a hamster.
Look!
I think he's got a dildo.